I used to think success in corporate housing started with the perfect property. Turns out that was the biggest mistake I ever made. Most people build their corporate housing business by signing a lease, spend thousands furnishing it, throw it online, and then crossing their fingers waiting for a booking. And that's a gamble. I built my business backwards. I find demand first. The companies, the adjusters, the relocation firms, and then I find the properties that fit what they need. That's how I stay booked even when the market shifts, because I don't chase rent. I build relationships. I'm Jorge Garcia, and on this channel, I help turn furnished rentals into predictable income through corporate housing. If you're tired of relying on Airbnb and want a business that runs on systems, not luck, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and let's build something together. When I started, I made the same mistakes everyone does. I led with properties, not people. I was obsessed with design, photos, amenities, all the things I thought made the property successful. And yeah, they look great, but they sat empty. That's when I realized I wasn't in the real estate business. I was in the housing solution business. The property is a product, but the people are the business. And once you internalize that, everything changes. Demand first gives you leverage. If you already know who needs housing, what company, what timeline, what budget, you eliminate 90% of the risk that kills most operators. But here's the secret. Corporate housing isn't a guessing game. It's a relationship economy. When you focus on demand first, you get predictable income, pre-committed bookings, long-term contracts, and most importantly, peace of mind. That's how real business operates. Here are my 3-step backwards method. Step 1, you need to identify demand. Call relocation managers, insurance adjusters, HR directors, travel nurse coordinators, and ask, when you place people in this city, what is the hardest part about finding housing? Listen, don't pitch, just learn. For step 2, you need to secure that relationship. Offer solutions, send sample units, stay top of mind. For step number 3, you need to backfill the property. Once the demand is clear, then find or furnish property that fits. It's simple, it's lean, and it's profitable. Most people think the goal is to fill units. That is not it. The goal is to become the person companies trust to solve their problems fast. When you flip your thinking from host to operator, you stop chasing and you start choosing. Your business feels lighter, calmer, and more predictable because you're leading with value, not volume. So let's talk about why companies love working with demand first operators. Most corporate clients don't want to shop. They want reliability. They're busy managing relocations, not browsing Airbnb listings. When you position yourself as the go-to problem solver, you become a partner, not a vendor. And that's the shift from a one-time stay to ongoing relationship. And here's the secret. They remember who made their lives easier. That's why when new employees relocate, you're the first call they make. You're not fighting algorithms, you're serving humans. So how do you build a relationship that actually lasts? Here's what I've learned. You need to follow up on every stay. Ask how their clients enjoyed it. Stay visible. Send availability lists or property insights every month. Be proactive. Ask what their next few needs are before they ask you. Remember birthdays, send thank you notes, celebrate milestones. I've had clients send me contracts later simply because I stayed in touch. It's not about fancy marketing. It's about consistency, service, and integrity. Building demand first gives you freedom. You don't need 50 units. You just need 5 great relationships that feed you steady contracts with systems, automation, templates, standardization, setup. You can scale without stress. This is how you build your business that runs whether you're on site or on vacation. Freedom doesn't come from more doors. It comes from smarter operations. So let's recap. Find the demand first. Build trust in relationships. Then find or furnish properties that match that demand. Do this consistently and you'll never have to worry about bookings again. This is how you build predictable peace of mind and profit. Now remember, I don't chase rents. I build relationships. And when you own the relationships, you own the revenue. If this video helped you and you're still here, comment demand first, and I'll send you my free outreach email template that I've landed repeat corporate clients. Subscribe for more videos like this because every week I share what actually works in the corporate housing game. And I'll see you in the next one.